Welcome to episode number 2 with somebody that I have known for 10 plus years. And I persuaded this wonderful woman to be on the second episode of Industry Celebrities, where right now it's my friends that are the rock stars and that are brave to come and interview with me. So, and that makes them a celebrity to me. I just want to let everybody know that if they want to be interviewed, they can go to marketingdoer.com to sign up to be interviewed. If you're brave, please do that, or listen to the show on marketingdoer.com as well. And soon they'll be streaming live on Facebook and definitely be posted on YouTube and Twitter afterwards. So let's get started. This woman had known, like I said earlier, for 10 plus years in my former life, the video girl life, as we once knew. And Traci, what is your title now? Because I do believe that you were a regional VP when I met you. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, I'm the president of the West region now. I oversee all of the Texas markets, California, and Seattle. So somehow Texas has become the West Coast. So,
when did that happen?
Bring it on, I know, right? When California fell off the side of the earth, I guess.
So well, first off, where are you from and how long have you been in the apartment biz?
I am from Iowa, central Iowa, a town called Marshalltown, Iowa.
Now I remember.
Yeah. Ames, Des Moines, and Marshalltown, like make a triangle. So anyway, I'm from Iowa. I have been in this industry for almost 30 years. I've actually been with AMLI for 28. So
what'd you do for the first two?
I worked for a company called American Residential. So kind of worked my way up to become what was called back in the day a junior supervisor, which quite frankly, given I was only 22 years old at the time, probably was a bit of a stretch. So yeah, so I worked for American Residential, and then when AMLI bought one of the properties that I was overseeing, I decided to join AMLI.
Wow, that's exciting.
Mostly because they had computers and I had my own fax machine. Woohoo!
Seriously?
Yeah. They were big time compared to what I was used to.
The fax machine. Yeah. What a ploy to get somebody to come in.
Yeah.
Hey.
Thermal paper. That may come up Friday in my speech too. It's kind of funny.
Thermal paper. Wow. The days
of
when somebody asked me now, can you fax it?
I just share one with the sister property. Before that, we used to have to run. If anybody remembers AmRent, like we used to fax our applications to AmRent, and I used to have to go next door to the sister property to fax it to AmRent because they had the fax machine. Yeah. I just had to buy a roll of paper every once in a while. So yeah, back in the day.
That is way back in the day. So you're definitely OG. You know what that
is? Sort of.
Well, OG, old gangster, even though you're not a gangster.
Yeah, totally. Urban.
Yes, got it.
Urban gangster. Got it.
But you've been around, you're a veteran. You're well educated. That's what we're going to call it. The well educated. I'll have to find an acronym for that.
Urban Dictionary. We used to have a word of the day and an Urban Dictionary word of the day too. They were usually very different.
Were they?
Yeah, because you can have your app send it to you every single morning, so you can educate everyone around you what those words are.
I like that. I'm gonna definitely download. Somebody just talking about Urban Dictionary and doing. I've started doing the thesaurus word, and synonyms, just making to expand my vocabulary. But then my friend threw in Urban Dictionary, match it up with something. So that's, you're an OG at that too then. You were doing it way before people would think. Original. Yeah. So did you think you would be in the apartment industry for as long as you've been? What were you aspiring to be?
God no. Well, talking about like how much I travel, who knew that how much I travel would be different than what I aspired to be, which was a flight attendant. Ooh. Yes, I actually aspired to be a flight attendant. Now, nothing against flight attendants, because that's hard work, but I don't know, it's almost too much hard work for me. I just don't think I could put up with all the BS. So
everybody getting angry at you because the weather
yeah.
has delayed your flight. Oh, do you want to die today? No, you don't. So
Yeah, people who want to stand in the aisles for hours, people who swing their backpack around and hit everyone around them.
Or how about putting your coat up
dead
there,
soldiers?
coat up top when they should not, that says, wait until all your luggage is up
Just
there.
rude people that think it's the flight attendant's problem that, we're having a hurricane or, weather somewhere.
Yes,
so.
absolutely.
But yeah, I aspire to be a flight attendant.
Wow.
I aspire to be a flight attendant and drive a powder blue Mercedes, neither of which have happened in my life. Neither.
Probably a good thing.
Probably a good thing. Probably a good thing.
That's awesome. Well, I can say that I wanted a purple Beetle when I was growing up, but never a...
Purple has clearly been
yes, always
always
purple. Yes, it doesn't matter.
This
journey that I'm on of asking everyone, what would they tell their younger self if you could talk to the younger Traci?
So the younger Traci, boy, I'd tell her a lot of things for sure. But I think the thing that resonates right now, though, is my kids are adult children now, is that when I was younger, I always wanted that next stage to come. When they were newborns, I couldn't wait for them to crawl. When they crawled, I couldn't wait for them to walk. And when they walked, it was, I can't wait for them to feed themselves. Can't wait for them to swim. Can't wait for them to be in school. Can't wait, for those next steps in life. And now that I have adult children, I wish I could turn back time because I don't think I enjoyed each one of those moments. I was always wishing for the next thing to happen.
The next moment.
And not really enjoying
in the
moment that I had with them at that point in time. So I wish I could have enjoyed those moments a little bit more. I just think we're a busy society today, and I wish I would have thought, I wish I would have really not wished for that next step and really embraced like sort of where they were at the point in the point in time they were. So now I just wish we could stop. Now I don't want them to get married and I don't want them to have babies yet.
Freeze.
So going on record. Freeze. Just be adult children and let me enjoy it for a little bit before you get married and have babies and things like that. I'd be a great grandma. I'll be the best grandma someday.
I would see you being a fun grandma for sure.
Yeah, not ready now, Tanner and Avery. No.
You hear that, Tanner and Avery? No children just yet.
No kiddos.
Well, that's great advice. I definitely would agree to be in the moment, enjoy yourself, and don't
wish the moment away.
Correct.
Don't wish the moment away.
Don't be in such a hurry.
Exactly. Slow down.
Slow down.
Slow down.
Deep breaths and slow down.
Hard for me to do, but
yes, I get it. I think it's hard for everyone to do, especially in our busy world, our industry in general. We multitask.
Well, and it's kind of like even the theme for this conference, be what's next. I mean, we're constantly thinking about what's next, whether that's what's next on the list, what am I going to do next in my career, that sort of thing. So like how I kind of wove that in.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Go TAA. Yeah.
Texas Apartment Association shout out. That's awesome. Yes. So even though we'll be celebrating that theme here, everyone, Traci believes to be in the moment and enjoy it.
So don't be what's next. Just kidding. Be what's next, but don't be what's next. Yeah. It's kind of an oxymoron.
It is, but it's great advice for anyone that's in just young in their career or young in just life in general.
Yeah, so. Just working professional parents, just take it as it comes. You know? Don't worry about what's next and live in that moment.
Yeah, don't worry about being perfect is what I tell my
my
niece and my nephews.
Oh, for sure.
Nobody's perfect.
You learn the most from your mistakes. Too.
Absolutely.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That would be my other thing. I would tell my younger self. I was a bit of a perfectionist. So you got two for the price of one.
Yeah.
So I just think that, you can't be afraid to make mistakes. I tell people that I work with all the time, learn from mistakes. They're opportunities, they're
Absolutely.
not, there's nothing wrong with making mistakes. Matter of fact, I'm more afraid of people that think they haven't made mistakes.
Yes.
I think you learn more from acknowledging mistakes and, moving forward. And
gaining.
It's an opportunity.
Yeah. Never a mistake. It's always an experience, a learning experience. Mm-hmm. Just don't let it happen more than once is what I used to tell my old crew. One time we gave everybody the one time you can miss your flight once, just once. But after that, no more
Yeah.
messed ups at
There's
the
an
airport.
expiration date on some of those, though.
Correct.
Traveling, I can say, I honestly haven't missed that many flights, but traveling for the majority of the time I've worked for AMLI, I've probably traveled for 25 of the years I've worked for AMLI, and I haven't missed more than I can count on probably one or two hands how many flights I've missed over that period of time.
Yeah, me either.
Missed a lot of flights because of weather.
Correct.
But not my fault.
Correct. Yeah. In 15 years, I might have missed one or two because it was my fault and overslept or had, or I thought, oh yeah, I'll have a glass of wine at this reception. I can make it, no big deal. We won't go. Well, I'll tell you that story offline. But never fly hungover.
Interesting.
Never fly hungover is my advice to my younger self. But in any event,
mine was always I just didn't know the time. I miscalculated the time, or I thought the time was 5 o'clock, and it was really 3 o'clock flight or something like that. So
that's happened to me too. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So. Well, I appreciate you venturing out with me on my podcast.
Glad to be your number 2.
Thank you.
Every Batman's got to have a Robin.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. And stop here. Do you want to tell me a fun fact?
Ooh, fun fact about me. Fun facts about me. Well, I collect antique dishes. That's kind of an interesting fact.
Yes.
I started collecting them when my great-grandmothers gifted my grandmothers with these dishes, and they in turn gifted them to me over time. And so I love to collect antique dishes and actually serve on these antique pieces, during dinner parties or, parties that I have for neighborhood friends, things like that. So,
wow.
Yeah.
If I'd have known that, I'd given you the ones that my aunt was trying to give me when my grandmother passed away about
Seriously?
10 years
Bring
ago.
them on,
well,
bring them on.
I already told her I didn't want them, sorry.
They're sitting in storage. You just let me know.
I will, absolutely. 100%. They're yours.
Well, and I'm also addicted because of that. I'm addicted to those like OfferUp and those websites, and things like that. Do
you watch
junk. I love to upcycle. Oh, the flea market thing with the lady from like Good Morning America. Oh my God, she's awesome.
Oh,
I know, right?
Okay, well, we gotta go because somebody's at the door. So tune in next week and subscribe to the channels and go to marketingdoer.com if you want to hear more and find out how you can be the next to be interviewed. Thank you. Thanks, Traci.
Thanks, Kimberly.
Bye.
Bye.